Hey, how's it going, YouTube? It is that time of the year again where another season of Ranked Rocket League is coming to an end. As you guys know, I don't really play Rocket League all that much because it tilts me to no belief. But that doesn't mean we don't get our GC rewards every season. So, if you guys haven't seen, they have officially put out the Season Rush event for the tail end of the season for Season 14. What does that exactly mean, Lawler? Well, don't mind me. I'm about to tell you. For those that don't know, Season Rush is a event that is going to be put into the season at the tail end to help you get more points in your Battle Pass, Rocket Pass, whatever it's called nowadays. So, the way that it's going to work is they're going to put in some challenges, which are listed here. Stuff like hitting the ball, might be hard for some of you. Take that. Getting a goal, so on and so forth. Basically, by playing the game, they're going to give you an additional 5,000 XP per thing completed to help you close out and get to that coveted level 70, so you can get the unique car and its different variants and the goal explosions and all that kind of stuff, right? That will be going on until June 3rd, it says. So you have essentially two and a half weeks to get that completed, which also gives us a general indication of when the season is going to be over and when we will then be jumping into Season 15, which has yet to be announced. Kind of a precursor. Stay tuned. Look forward to the socials. Season 15 is probably going to be teased in the next week or two here, with the official announcement probably a little bit after that. It's kind of giving you guys the formula or the theme of how they go about doing these things. They'll probably have a new map, a new car, new Rocket Pass, so on and so forth, which kind of has sparked a lot of conversation. Alongside that, we do get a look at what the rewards are going to be, which is a bunch of new wheels. These are the SSL ones that are bright and shiny and impossible to hide. Most people say, hey, the salty of the silvers are still always the best. Wheels-wise, I don't think they're too terrible. Obviously, they're a little bit eccentric, but again, for a lot of players and a majority of the community, flashy, showy, cool, and it shows off the rank that you got. Most people are pretty happy about it. So, some people hate it, some people like it. Personal preference. Now, the way that it is going to happen, as a reminder, for whatever rank that you get, it will then reward you for all the ones below it. So if you guys got champ, you're going to get champ, diamond, plat, gold, so on and so forth. The big differentiator, which is why you see a lot of Smurfs in that rank, is GC, because GC also gives you a title in game, and it isn't SSL. SSL obviously being that top percentage of the player base. It's like 1850 MMR. This is 1435, and then I forget what the other ones are below it. So that's kind of what you're looking for. The only time that changes, and if you want titles, you can also do it in extra game mode. So if you compete in like Drop Shot, Rumble, Snow Day, so on and so forth, you can get additional titles, as you guys know. And if you get SSL in those as well, then you get a unique title for like Rumble. Instead of it being RNG Champ, it's RNGenius, and they kind of get ramped up a little bit. If you guys want a quick trick of the trade, the best thing you can do is you guys can play in Rumble up to like GC, then go do your matches, and as soon as you get into GC in twos, as long as you get 10 wins in Rumble, you get a credit and a title for both. Kind of an easy way to do it. So kind of a quick way. This is what they look like in action, and what the rewards look like for each wheel. Honestly, I don't think they look bad. I like the animation style. I do like the subtlety, again, like I said, for silver, but again, a lot of people just joke that these are going straight to the archive. Nobody's going to use them, so on and so forth, which I don't know if the majority on Twitter are the casual fan base. You know, the majority of the vocal people are going to go with the standard Ronaldos, the Cristianos, the DSCs, the very standard, clean, sleek design, because they're a bunch of sweaties who believe in placebos. So again, I don't think these wheels are ever for those people. These are for the general community. So I'm curious to hear what you guys think. Let me know in the comments down below if you like these or not. This also then spawned a lot of the conversation, which I ended up putting out. And basically, I think I'm at the point in Rocket League, and I don't want to harp or, kind of go in a big rant on it, but like, I think we're all just at the point where there's too much saturation in items. I think there's just too many items between the Rocket Pass and everything else that people just, after 10 years almost, we're going to be 10 years in July, they're just kind of burnt out on it. They want specialty things when it comes to the actual game. Like, I think the name template, like the boost meter nameplate update, was super well received. Everybody loved it. It was great. Those types of changes are, I think, what people are looking for updates for Rocket League. They want unique ways to enjoy the game. So it's this balance of We want new things, but we understand that you guys are trying to work on bringing the game into Unreal Engine 5, assumed to be, but we just don't know. It's that speculation. It's that we just don't have an answer for it. So I would be very happy if they just were to come out and say, hey, these are some of the projects we're working on. We don't know when they're going to get released. There's no deadline. We're just going to communicate what we're trying to put efforts to. There's a chance that those things don't happen, and then they move on. So I think it's kind of where people are at, is they're like, you know what, it's been too much the same. Even if you guys don't give us anything and you just told us what's happening, we'd be happy. So it's kind of where I'm at it. We started thinking about, RLCS formats and everything else too. So if you guys want to see kind of my idea for a new RLCS format, check that out on Twitter. We'll probably do a video on that in the future. But yeah, I think people are just kind of bored of the same old, same old. It is what it is. But yeah, I think Sika brings a good point. People wanted the VC update. They got it, and then people stopped using it. So again, you win some, you lose some. Either way, if you guys enjoy the content, like, subscribe, notifications. Appreciate you all tuning in and supporting. And we'll catch you in the next one. Peace.